There's a performance event, this part of the college art librarians seminar about video and performance and documentation of performance. Very interesting event. Larry Steger and Kaya Overstreet will be presenting work as well as a panel discussion. The 15th, James Luna, one night only, will be performing here as well. So great events, pick up the information and join us. And now, example none.
Thank you for coming, thank you for coming, thank you for coming to the show, ho, ho. Thank you for coming, thank you for coming, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for coming, and you for coming. Thank you for coming to the show, ho, ho. Thank you for coming, and you, and you, and you. Thank you for coming to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, the dogs of Willow Street.
The dogs of Willow Street answer each other, answer to no one. The Willow Street dogs won't let me in my yard as they tear up my trash. In the middle of Willow Street, nothing but the dogs, 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 and Kitty up a tree. The dogs of Willow Street don't get fenced in, don't get free. The Willow Street dogs are wolves without veils. Shine a light on an upturned tail. In the middle of Willow Street, nothing but the dogs, 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 and Kitty up a tree. Nothing but the dogs, 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 dogs. Introducing new sizes for 1992.
Equal size. Gene Jones had 3 sons, boys. Juan, John, and Sean. 3 beautiful boys. They were brothers, and they were friends. Juan liked to jump up and down. John liked to spin around in circles. Sean could touch his finger to his nose. He liked that. Juan, John, and Sean, 3 beautiful boys. They were brothers and they were friends. Gene Jones loved her sons. She loved them like a mother. She loved them like brothers. She loved them like sons. 3 beautiful boys. They were brothers. Still, they were friends. And in the sun, they'd play outdoors in their yard. on the street, in the park. And when it rained, they played indoors. They were brothers, and they were friends. 3 beautiful boys, exactly the same, and not like anybody else.
Children are
one flesh.
Children are
2 flesh.
three flesh.
Francis.
Twilight.
Successful child rearing requires extensive parental involvement
Life continues.
and the cooperation of both parents.
Out of love of mindless, repetitive action.
Few families are ideal.
It was the happiest day of my life.
Everybody says that. August.
Not Dylan.
The world has always been the world.
No doubt.
There's no reason for it to change.
New baby,
New family.
family.
Think long.
Think hard.
Middle age.
Old age.
Retirement.
Parents come to live with children.
Death.
Bereavement.
Find a new husband.
Find a new wife.
Widows and widowers.
One flesh.
Children are
One flesh. One.
invisible size. Loretta.
When was it decided there was nothing new under the sun? What day? How many times since then has something been presented as new? Since the sun converts 4 million tons of matter into energy every second, how can anything stay new long enough to still be considered new? If there was something new. What's the name of that new song by Cher? Are there new things above or off to the side of the sun? What was the last new thing under the sun? Or is each thing completely and gloriously new each time?
Yes, that's right.
All white jury. 12 people. Peers. Impartial. Hear the charges. Plotting to. Conspiring to. Making false. With intent. Hear the testimony. She squeezed his testicles. He pinched her behind. She popped his pimple. He twisted her arm. She injected the poison. He jumped out the window. She pushed him out the window. He strangled her with nylon. She set the bed on fire. She shot him in the driveway. He killed her with the lights on. She went to his room. He didn't want them to leave. All white jury, urged to impose. Days of deliberation. Deadlocked on the counts. Mistrial. Everybody go home.
Finger, finger, finger. The only part of me that isn't diseased is my finger. Right index finger. The center of my soul is in my extremities, in my finger. Right index finger. It's the one with which buttons are pushed. It's the one with which people are shushed. Finger, finger, finger. Then I put the right and left together to keep the devil away. Sometimes I go like this, come here, and invite him to stay. Finger, finger, finger. The only part of me that can prevent a sudden sneeze is my finger. Right index finger. The only point I make when I spout philosophy is with my finger. Right index finger. It's the one with which buttons are pushed. It's the one with which people are shushed. Finger, finger, finger.
That's Satan's number. He's got our number, too.
He tells us what to do. I have killed so many small animals that they come back to haunt me in my dreams, and I've got to kill them all over again.
Yeah, it was like I heard this voice. It was him. He was giving me the power. He told me to take a baseball bat and hit myself in the head with it. I really got off on the power.
Then I took the bat and hit myself in the head with it. I really got off on the power. Then we got another bat and beat the shit out of each other.
We really got off on the power. Satan wanted us to skin a baby, but all we could find is one of those fake babies. And it's really a bitch trying to get the plastic off.
Hey, let's hear some tunes.
Yeah, hey, put on some Ricky.
He crashed his plane because Satan told him to.
Check this out. The dude's father's name was Ozzy.
We gotta go. Oh Jesus, my Jesus, oh Jesus. I wanna believe, I've an undeniable need in me. What I was fed is not what I am. My Jesus isn't the man they told me he was. My Jesus holds my hand, isn't a judge, isn't a man. My Jesus is a feeling of love. There's no man born to tell me what to do. The majesty's a thing I don't have faith in. Make the rules, don't pay taxes, and the masters break their backs, bow their heads, adjust their shackles. Women, my sisters in the grass, push babies through their legs so fast, the mouths like little birds in wooden nests, hollow holes to fill. There is no food. The rules say you must not make plans. This is why my Jesus isn't a man. And brothers love to other brother, or sister to sister is boxed in fear. My Jesus doesn't care. Who's queer? Isn't a judge, a feeling of love. My Jesus wouldn't have kept the open city closed to Jews, has open arms and doesn't choose the equal sign, the cross to bear. It all adds up in love. It's fair. Isn't a judge, a feeling of love. My Jesus wouldn't make the man a king, wouldn't make me kiss a ring. I wanna believe, 'cause I hit my knees in the second grade and told the man behind the shade my baby sins. I was led to believe my heart was black. I know my Jesus didn't like that. There's no intermediary. The man inside is not in heaven. I make my sins when I turn away. The sins I make, the price I pay, is not to be mauled or poked at in secret. I say I'm so sorry. My Jesus believes it, shining in through painted glass. The sun bows heads, forgives and rests. We are absolved by the wash of life. Bent heads, bent knees, oh, Jesus Christ. Sometimes I know not what I do. I turn to you and swear. It's hard to forget the beating in fear, the terror of hell that pulls to my ear. Oh Jesus, my Jesus, says prayers just like me, the troubles we make, the pain see to see. Oh Jesus, my Jesus' words, bread, fishes, and peace, like in the beginning, before they were priests. What is now and always shall be is different from me. See my Jesus, no judge. My Jesus is just love, and that's what I believe. Said,
good with his hands.
His boss said,
he'd work overtime.
His boss said,
he never made demands. His girl said,
he didn't have friends.
His girl said,
he was at his wit's end.
His girl said,
there was the time when.
His girl said,
oh no, not again.
Ramshackle dwelling, the boy moved into a ramshackle dwelling. Ramshackle dwelling, the boy moved into a ramshackle dwelling.
Song. This is about what happens in certain places in the world after a big celebration, after a wedding, People raise their guns and shoot them into the air. And then the bullets come down.
Young man and woman in love, soon is their wedding day. Down by the borderline, they celebrate in a strange way. Rifles race to the skies, so the jubilation bullets will fall. Guests are so happy they cry, bullets coming down to kill them all. Jubilation. Uncles and friends are asked to RSVP. Police and soldiers come too with rounds of artillery. Rifles race to the skies, jubilation bullets will fall. Guests are so happy they cry, bullets coming down to kill them all in jubilation. The best man and the ushers and grandmother, better rusher to a doctor, maid of honor on the ground, lifeless body, not a sound, in jubilation. Young man and woman in love, now buried side by side. Bachelors and maidens fair will be the ones to survive. Rifles race to the skies, jubilation bullets will fall. Guests are so happy they cry, bullets coming down to kill them all in jubilation. In jubilation. In jubilation.
Thank you. And now another upbeat little number. This is for everybody who gets up in the morning.
This might be a cereal commercial someday.
Open your eyes, open the window, take a deep breath. Lungs like loaves of bread, will they pass the test? Daylight come, day-o, it's an S-N-M-A-M-A-O. You feel pain and you know it's a sadomasochistic morning. Downtown women, white sneakers and sock shoes under their arms inflict punishment when they punch the clock. Downtown men, wool suits and long sleeves, ties up to their necks, inflict punishment in 100 degrees. Daylight come, day-o, it's an S-N-M-A-M-A-O. You feel pain and you know it's a sadomasochistic morning. Everyone's tied up, handcuffed, bound and gagged. The meter runs out and all the cars are tagged. Everyone's beaten, whipped down until they cry. Reading the news puts tears in your eyes. Open your eyes, take off your blindfold, look at the sky, watch the birds and bees as they stutter by. Daylight come, day-o,
much. Thank you.
Bad lucky been a story for this boy all of history since my heart first beat. When the music is a mystery, bad lucky to have a symphony burning in my head like a place to be. Louie, Louie, what comes out of me? Bad lucky late 20th century America, boom goes the economy. Well, that boom boom baby never gonna own his own piece of property, but that don't bother me because I've got plenty of company. Born bad lucky and I'll always be. This music in my head, cock, 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 caffeine, since my heart first beat. Filling up every vacancy. January, February, there is no sanctuary. Bad lucky, bad lucky, bad lucky, since my heart first beat.
Bad lucky been the story for this girl since she was a baby, since my eyes could see. When the movie is a mystery, bad lucky to have a story that's never been told on hold inside of me. Bad lucky late 20th century America, maybe I'll move to Germany. Well, I'm a boom boom baby, never gonna be satisfied with still life photography, but that don't bother me because I've got plenty of company. Born bad lucky and I'll always be. This movie in my head shadow me, filling up every vacancy. January, February, boom boom, there is no sanctuary. Bad lucky, bad lucky, bad lucky, since my heart first beat. Bad lucky, bad lucky, bad lucky, bad lucky, bad lucky, every love, every minute we're alive. Bad lucky, bad lucky, bad lucky,
Since our heart's first beat.
La 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 Don't worry, baby. Don't worry, everything will turn out all right. Don't worry, baby. La 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 la. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry, everything will turn out all right. Don't worry, baby, baby, baby.
Thank you. And now, for our next number, the D song.
Oh. Come back. I'd love to do this song.
It's
I'd
a
be
happy
happy
song.
to. It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Steve. All right.
It's 1992 AD in the year of the Lord found, who was a BD, Bachelor of Divinity. If I had money, I'd put it in a CD. Bow. If I could make a movie, I'd make it in 3D. But I gotta look out for FD, food and drugs, both gonna kill me. Well, GD, goddamn JDs, juvenile delinquents with fake IDs. They're on ecstasy and LSD. Take too much and they have to see the MD. Take even more than they OD. Dead bodies in the streets get picked up by the PD. Money, I put it in a CD. Bow.
If I could make a movie, I'd make it in 3D. Oh, take me out to where they have RV, rural delivery in Rapid City, SD. I'll watch football on my TV and see my team make a TV. Then I won't worry, I'll be happy. I'll sing the song, let it be. Explain the world to me. It shows me what's right and what's wrong. So I'll sing the song all day long, all day long, all day long. So I'll sing the song all day long, all day long, all day long. I'm gonna sit in my teepee, take a look-see, watch the sunshade, have it made. What a view from here, I believe in it. Heat rises up to me, I dip my feet in it. In my comb, in the skin, close the flap, keep me in. Look at tumbleweed and a dusty trail. A rattler's rattling, there's a cottontail. In my comb, in the skin, close the flap, keep me in. We have to pray, this place like heaven. So our pictures keep on swimming up the river. In my cone, in the skin, close the flap, keep me in. Up the river, find my teepee, sit beside me, take a look-see.
Melting pot. Did Cindy Beach? Did a place to teach? Did another piece of land washed away with bleach? Condominium ad infinitum. Bang a condo drum. Condominium. Develop, envelop, develop, envelop, develop, 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 develop. Did a work of art? Did a Bentley block? Did a blot of cancer on a big X-ray chart? Did a monument? Did a big old thing? Is it where a field of daisies once went? Condominium ad infinitum. And a condo drum. Condominium. Condominium ad infinitum, and a condo drum, condominium. Every day I get up, I get dressed, I go down to the corner, I get a coffee and the newspaper. I come home and I read the help wanteds. Auto body, body shop, busy body shop. Cashier. No.
Cashier.
Opportunity.
Cashier.
For
Cashier.
advancement.
Data processing.
Must be familiar with XS2ILNVZ.
Engineer. Woo, woo! Factory.
Punch.
Press.
Punch.
Press. General office. Hello.
Answer that.
Hello.
Will you answer that?
Healthcare. For $35 an hour, I care.
This little piggy went to marketing.
Part-time.
Full-time.
Part-time.
Full-time. Personnel.
Hire yourself.
Fire yourself.
Real estate.
Condominium ad infinitum.
Sales!
Oh!
Sales! Sales!
X-ray technician. X-ray technician. This song is called, if you'll check your programs, Hello, Cruel World.
St. Francis of Assisi was the greatest friend to animals. Rene Descartes was their enemy.
He wondered how they could give such a realistic illusion of agony.
St. Bridget of Ireland prayed for a blind woman's sight to return. The woman preferred her eyes and ability.
She wondered how they could give such a realistic illusion of sanity.
Diogenes was a cynic who searched for an honest man. He walked with a lantern in daylight to see.
He wondered how people give such a realistic illusion of honesty.
June 1989, Tiananmen Square, the 7 sages of the bamboo grove came back from the grave.
They wondered how they could see such a realistic illusion of the 3rd century.
Teenage girl wants to be a mother, to love a little baby, to be loved back by a baby.
She wonders how they can give such a realistic illusion of family. Life is a profound and passionate thing, but life is deep and life is cheap. Hello, cruel world.
Hope size. I've heard hard luck stories full of intrigue. I've had some problems, these are out of my league. Now what I've got is compassion fatigue. I've heard hard luck stories.
The phone's ringing
full
and
of
ringing and
intrigue.
ringing.
I've had some problems, these
I know who
are
it
out of
is,
my
and I know what song he'll be
now what
singing.
I've got is compassion fatigue. I've heard hard luck stories
you got 20 bucks? I gotta pay the rent, they're gonna throw me out. All the money's gone, my mother said.
Now what I've got,
You just got paid, what happened?
passion for tea. I've heard
I got robbed.
stories full of intrigue.
No, what
I've
happened?
had some problems, these are out of my league. Now
I had to
what
pay the
I've
phone
got,
bill.
it's compassion fatigue. I've heard
You don't have
hard
a phone.
love
What happened?
stories full of intrigue. I've had some problems, these
I
are
bought a
out
case
of
of
my
Bud. Hey, you
league.
wanna come over and have a
Now
beer?
what I've got,
I said no.
passion fatigue.
I'm tired and I just wanna lay down.
Stories full of intrigue.
But first, I go out to buy a loaf of bread.
These are out of my league.
This guy comes up to me, looks at that, he says, "Hey buddy, you know where I can get a drink in this town?" Said he just got out of jail, he couldn't make bail, had to go to court next week. Got caught with 40 hits of acid at a Grateful Dead tribute band. Said somebody put him in his hands. Said, "I'm going to jail, man, I know I'm going to jail." I said, "You're not going to jail. There's no room left in jail." I said, "No, man, I know I'm going to jail. But when I go to jail, I'm not going to eat the food. I'm not going to eat that food. They put microchips in it to keep track of you." I said, "Good idea. Don't eat the food. Definitely do not eat the food." I said, "Look, I gotta go buy some bread." He said, "You want to buy some acid?" So I go, I get the bread, I come home, I eat it, I lay down, get up, go to work.
Now what I've got,
This woman comes in.
is compassion.
She's got two black eyes, a big hunk of hair missing.
Her
teeth are crooked. They weren't crooked yesterday. She said, "He beat me up, he's gonna kill me." I said, "Leave him." She said, "I love him." I said, "Leave him." She said, "I love him." I said, "Leave." She said, "Love." I said, "Leave." She said, "Love." Leave, love, leave, love, leave, love. I said, "Okay, go down to Sears and buy a rifle. And tonight, while he's asleep, stick it in his mouth and pull the trigger." Time for coffee break. Talk to your neighbor, talk and take drugs together, and it will be better. Talk to your neighbor and your neighbor's children. When they ask you for money, give it all to them. Give it all to them. Talk to your neighbor, have a party, invite them. Watch what excites them. Talk to your neighbor. Talk about the neighbors. Always help them so they'll owe you favors. Talk to your neighbor across the white picket fence. Talk about who pays more rent. Talk to your neighbor. Good morning, good night. Go back in your house and you'll be alright. Go back in your house and you'll be alright. Go back in your house and you'll be alright.
Thank you.